Years later, Isaac plays joyfully. Ishmael, now a young teenager, watches with envy and begins to mock. Sarah notices, her eyes narrowing with sorrow and resolve. Sarah to Abraham, urgent.
Drive out this slave woman and her son, for the son of this slave shall not be heir with my son Isaac.
Abram sits alone, torn between love for Ishmael and obedience to Sarah's words. He prays, anguished. God's voice answers in the silence.
Do not be distressed about the boy and your maidservant. Listen to whatever Sarah tells you, because it is through Isaac that your offspring will be reckoned. But I will make the son of the maidservant into a nation also, because he is your offspring.
Abraham, though grieving, prepares provisions. He hands Hagar bread and a skin of water, placing it on her shoulder. He embraces Ishmael one last time, then watches them depart into the wilderness. Hagar and Ishmael wander under the blazing sun. The water runs out. Ishmael collapses under a bush. Hagar staggers away, weeping bitterly. Hagar crying out,
I cannot watch the boy die.
She falls to her knees, sobbing. Suddenly, a voice calls from heaven.
What troubles you, Hagar? Do not be afraid. God has heard the boy crying as he lies there. Lift him up, take him by the hand, for I will make him into a great nation.
Her eyes are opened. She sees a well of water shimmering nearby. She rushes to fill the skin and gives Ishmael a drink. The boy revives. God was with the boy as he grew up. He lived in the wilderness and became an archer. Abimelech returns to Abraham with his commander Phicol. They stand before Abraham under the desert sun.
God is with you in everything you do. Swear to me here that you will not deal falsely with me or my descendants, but show kindness to me, as I have shown to you.
Abraham, nodding.
I swear it.
Abraham sets aside 7 ewe lambs as a witness that he dug a well. Abimelech accepts, and they make a covenant at Beersheba. So they made a treaty at Beersheba, and Abimelech returned to the land of the Philistines. Abraham planted a tamarisk tree there and called upon the name of the Lord, the eternal God. At dawn, Abraham sits outside his tent, Isaac laughing nearby as he plays. Abraham smiles, but suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. The voice of God thunders from above.
Abraham.
Abraham, falling to his knees.
Here I am.
Take your son, your only son Isaac, whom you love, and go to the region of Moriah. Sacrifice him there as a burnt offering on a mountain I will show you.
Abraham bows low, trembling, his face streaked with tears. He rises silently and begins preparing for the journey. Abraham saddles a donkey, takes 2 servants, and Isaac. They walk for 3 days across rugged terrain. Abraham's face is heavy with grief, Isaac cheerful and innocent by his side. On the 3rd day, Abraham looked up and saw the place in the distance. Abraham halts, turning to the servants. Abraham quiet, steady.
Stay here with the donkey. The boy and I will go over there. We will worship, and then we will return to you.
Isaac shoulders the bundle of wood. Abraham carries the fire and knife. They begin climbing the mountain together. Isaac glances at his father, curious.
Father,
Yes, my son?
The fire and wood are here, but where is the lamb for the burnt offering?
Abraham pauses, struggling to contain his emotions. He gazes heavenward, then answers with trembling faith.
God Himself will provide the lamb for the burnt offering, my son.
They continue climbing in silence. At the summit, Abraham builds an altar, stone by stone, arranging the wood carefully. His face is pale, his hands shaking. Then, with deep sorrow, he turns to Isaac. Isaac looks confused, but does not resist as Abraham binds him gently and lays him upon the wood. Tears stream down Abraham's face as he lifts the knife high into the air. Then Abraham reached out his hand and took the knife to slay his son. Suddenly, a voice calls out from heaven with overwhelming power.
Abraham, Abraham,
here I am.
do not lay a hand on the boy. Do not do anything to him. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld from me your son, your only son.
Abraham collapses in relief, sobbing. He lifts his eyes, and there, caught in a thicket, a ram struggles by its horns. Abraham rushes to take the ram and offers it as a burnt offering in place of his son. So Abraham called that place, "The Lord will provide." And to this day it is said, "On the mountain of the Lord it will be provided." Heaven opens once more. The angel of the Lord speaks with renewed authority.
By myself I have sworn, declares the Lord. Because you have done this and have not withheld your son, your only son, I will surely bless you. I will make your descendants as numerous as the stars in the sky and the sand on the seashore. Through your offspring, all nations on earth will be blessed, because you have obeyed me.
Abraham embraces Isaac, who clings to him tightly. They descend the mountain together, father and son, alive and forever changed. So Abraham's faith was tested, and he did not withhold his beloved son. And the Lord provided, foreshadowing a greater sacrifice yet to come. Sarah, now aged, rests in her tent at Hebron. Abraham sits beside her, holding her hand. Her breath fades as the candlelight flickers out. Sarah lived 127 years. She died in Kiriath Arba, that is, Hebron, in the land of Canaan. Abraham weeps bitterly, bowing over her still form. Abraham softly, through tears,
Beloved, companion of my journey, rest in the promise of the Lord.
Abraham stands before the Hittites at the city gate, his face solemn yet respectful. Abraham to the Hittites,
I am a foreigner among you. Grant me property for a burial place, that I may bury my dead.
The Hittites bow courteously. Hittite elder,
Hear us, Lord. None of us will refuse you his tomb. Bury your dead in the choicest of our graves.
Abraham bows low, then speaks again.
Let Ephron, son of Zohar, sell me the cave of Machpelah at the end of his field. I will pay the full price.
Ephron gestures generously, yet shrewdly.
No, my lord, listen to me. The field I give you, and the cave in it, I give it to you in the presence of my people. Bury your dead.
Abraham insistent, firm.
Listen to me, Ephron. I will pay the price of the field. Accept it from me so that I may bury my dead there.
Ephron calculating.
Very well. The land is worth 400 shekels of silver. But what is that between you and me? Bury your dead.
Abraham nods, weighing out the silver publicly. He secures the cave and field as a permanent possession. Abraham, now old and frail, calls his chief servant Eliezer. Abraham, solemn, commanding.
Swear by the Lord, the God of heaven and earth, that you will not take a wife for my son Isaac from the daughters of the Canaanites among whom I live, but go to my country and my kindred, and take a wife for my son Isaac.
Eliezer concern.
What if the woman is unwilling to return with me? Shall I then take your son back to the land you came from?
Abraham, firm.
Make sure that you do not take my son back there. The Lord, who brought me from my father's household, will send his angel before you. If the woman is unwilling, you will be released from this oath, but do not take Isaac back.
Eliezer bows his head and swears the oath, placing his hand under Abraham's thigh in the ancient custom. Eliezer arrives in Mesopotamia with camels and servants. He kneels by a well at evening as women come out to draw water. He prays earnestly. Eliezer praying,
Lord, God of my master Abraham, make me successful today. May it be that when I ask a young woman for water, she says, "Drink, and I'll water your camels too." Let her be the one you have chosen for Isaac.
Rebekah approaches, graceful and kind, with a jar upon her shoulder. She descends to the spring. Eliezer approaching respectfully.
Please, let me drink a little water from your jar.
Rebekah smiling warmly.
Drink, my lord.
She quickly lowers the jar. After he drinks, she continues eagerly.
I'll draw water for your camels too, until they have finished drinking.
She runs back and forth to the well, filling the troughs. Eliezer stares in awe, tears filling his eyes. Eliezer whispering in prayer.
Praise be to the Lord, the God of my master Abraham, who has not abandoned his kindness and faithfulness.
Eliezer enters Rebekah's home, meeting her brother Laban and father Bethuel. He recounts Abraham's story, the prayer, and how God led him directly to Rebekah.
Now, if you will show kindness and faithfulness to my master, tell me, and if not, tell me, so that I may know which way to turn.
Bethuel and Laban exchange looks, then nod.
This is from the Lord. Here is Rebekah, take her and go, and let her become the wife of your master's son, as the Lord has directed.
The family prepares a feast. That night, Eliezer bows in worship, overwhelmed with gratitude. Morning came. Rebekah's family hesitates, wishing her to stay a few days longer. But Eliezer insists they must leave immediately. They turn to Rebekah.
Will you go with this man?
Rebekah, resolute, with faith. I will go. She mounts a camel, her maidens following. Eliezer leads the caravan back toward Canaan. Isaac walks in the field, meditating quietly as the sun sets. He looks up and sees the caravan approaching. Rebekah also looks up, spotting him in the distance. She quickly dismounts her camel and veils herself. Rebekah to Eliezer.
Who is that man in the field coming to meet us?
He is my master.
Rebekah covers herself with her veil. Isaac approaches, his eyes fixed on her. Eliezer recounts all that has happened. Isaac listens, his heart moved. Isaac takes Rebekah into Sarah's tent. They embrace gently, becoming husband and wife. Isaac is comforted after his mother's death. Thus, Abraham secured a bride for his son Isaac through the providence of the Lord. And the covenant promise lived on through faith, through love, and through the hand of God guiding every step.
After Sarah's death, Abraham took another wife, Keturah, who bore him sons. From them came many peoples and tribes. Yet to Isaac, the son of promise, Abraham gave all he had.
Abraham gently blessing his younger sons, sending them eastward with gifts, his hand trembling yet steady. Isaac stands beside him, the heir of the covenant. Inside Abraham's tent, Abraham sits upright, summoning his strength. Isaac kneels before him, reverent and quiet.
My son, the Lord who called me from Ur, who promised me descendants as the stars, has been faithful. To you and your seed this covenant belongs. Walk before him blameless, and he will fulfill his word.
Isaac bows his head, deeply moved. Isaac, softly.
Father, I will walk in his ways.
Abraham places his trembling hands on Isaac's head, praying silently. Night falls. Abraham lies on his bed, surrounded by Isaac and Ishmael, both present to honor him. A lamp flickers beside him. Abraham lived 175 years. Then Abraham breathed his last and died at a good old age, an old man full of years. Abraham exhales softly, his face peaceful as the light of the lamp fades. His sons Isaac and Ishmael buried him with Sarah, his wife, in the cave of Machpelah, the field Abraham had purchased from Ephron the Hittite. Isaac lingers at the cave entrance, gazing upward at the sky filled with stars. The Lord blessed Isaac after Abraham's death, and he settled near Beer-lahai-roi. These are the generations of Abraham's sons. From Ishmael came 12 rulers according to their tribes, fulfilling the words spoken to Hagar. The story carries on through Jacob and Esau. Abraham's final years remind us that a life of faith is not measured by wealth, power, or age, but by obedience, trust, and unwavering hope in God's promises. Even in old age, Abraham remained faithful, showing that God is never finished with us. His purpose continues as long as we walk with him. May you, like Abraham, live each day with steadfast faith. May your later years be filled with peace, wisdom, and the joy of seeing God's promises fulfilled in your life and family. Thank you for walking with us through the journey of Abraham, a story of faith, testing, and divine fulfillment. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Stories of Grace for more powerful, faith-filled journeys from Scripture brought to life.